Hello everyone and good evening. Welcome to the Facebook Live series of The Right Way Leader. I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. And I know that it's an exciting session today because we all love stories. Storytelling is an integral part of everyone's childhood. Now, need I say more about storytelling? Well, I think I should leave the honors to the right person to do it because after all, this is the Right Way Leader Facebook Live. So friends, before we get started with the Facebook Live session, officially in terms of the conversation, may I take this pleasure of introducing to you all India's first storyteller at the Iranians Qanun International Storytelling Festival, Deepa Kiran. Now you will be looking at her in a moment.
Come listen everybody. Just for you I have a story. Come listen everybody. Just for you I have a story. So here is a story, and this one is about a man called Rangaya. Rangaya was a butter maker. So he spent his time making butter and putting them into pots, and then he would take them all the way down once a month to the city. And in the city was a merchant who bought the butter from Rangaya. The only condition the merchant had was, give me butter in packs of 1 kilo each. This was simple, and Rangaya every month would take all his butter and go, Kolana kole, tani tandanatin mayaruve, kolana kole, tani tandanatin mayaruve, kolana kole. And he would say, Sir, ready sir, butter. And the merchant would check, 1 kilo packs, yes sir. All right, give him the money. And Rangaya went back. Now this process of giving the butter to the merchant and taking in return not money but sugar, oil, rice, the barter system continued for weeks, for months and for many years, until one day when it suddenly struck the merchant that he had never bothered to check whether that 1 kilo butter was really 1 kilo or no. He quit it right now. The assistant quickly checked, and he put the 1 kilo on one side and he put the butter on the other side, and what do you think? The butter was less than 1 kilo. It was just 900 grams. This man was fuming and he said, let me wait for this fellow to come. I'll sort him out. And of course, our Rangaya came the next month with his packets of butter. Namaskaram, sir. Enough of your kolana kole and all that song. You think I'd never find out? You think I would never find out that you've been cheating me for years and years? You've been giving me 900 grams in every pack instead of 1 kilo. What do you think of yourself, huh? Sir? I am a very poor fellow. I have only the balance in my house. I don't even have money to buy 1 kilo weight, sir. I put the sugar of 1 kilo that you gave me on one side, and on the other side I put the butter, sir. And that was the end of the merchant's troubles. This is one of my favorite stories, and I'm so happy to come here on this show with Chandrashekar, Facebook Live, Right Way Leader, and be with all of you.
And thank you for being here today with us on the Facebook Live.
Yes.
So friends, as you all heard the story of the Butterman, of these stories coming our way in a short time. I can see a lot of people joining us. I saw Mozam from Pune, then Saujanya from Rajamundry, and a lot of them coming. So Thanks all of you on this Sunday evening
Thank you.
taking the time to tune in to the Right Way Leader Facebook Live. Now before we get started, I will explain you the format for the benefit of all of you who are watching and some of you who are joining us first time, and then we get right into the meat of the topic, which is the storytelling and the art of doing it by Deepa Kiran. Alright, so the format is very simple. Initially 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes I will look at creating a kind of a premise on her profession, her career, her entire transition into this area, because she's one person who has donned multiple hats. She's been an educator, an author, a storyteller, and now a full-time at it. At the same time, she's also spent some time with the corporate world, traveled across the country for work, as well as across the world for her passion now. So, a lot of things to discuss, and there are a few interesting things also to discover about her. For example, one thing which I could not wrap my head around is the number of languages she's able to fluently converse in. I mean, I literally had to write that down and read it for all of you. Some of the languages, of course, the southern Indian languages, all are her fingertips. One, Hindi, the national language or the official language of India, Telugu, Malayalam, Bengali, Marathi, Punjabi, Kannada, and of course English. Now can you imagine narrating stories in these languages, but the person here, Deepa, she can do it with panache and ease in all these languages. So that's a great thing which I discovered when I was going through her profile. Another important thing which I also saw is she has had the credit of representing India at several international film festivals or storytelling festivals. Now, a couple of them which are particularly of interest is definitely the recent one where she participated in the 10th UNISA International Storytelling Festival, South Africa, as recent as September 2018.
Yeah. Yes.
Prior to that, she's of course represented across different countries like Greece, Italy, Scotland, Vietnam, Austria, and multiple other places. I'll come back to the Greece story in some time, but I must say that the art of storytelling, which is long forgotten, at least in the modern times, has been kept alive by her passion and her enthusiasm to spread that across the world. So Deepa, the first question, was it always like this? Was it always meant to be that, okay, you want to finish off your education, get into one kind of a lifestyle and then full-time plunge into storytelling? Or how did this transition actually happen? Can you just talk a little bit about that?
No, nothing was planned. My life is not planned at all, and storytelling started in 1997 for me with All India Radio, a hazy dream in the head, which I would sometimes share with people and mostly with my diary. Yeah. So the transition happened accidentally. I was finding ways to recover and said I have to do things I love. This was 2008, so I overnight organized a summer camp and said if I get 15 registrations, I'll work with children and do stories and dance. And we had 25. That's how it started. After that, somehow it's just, I think it's found an energy of its own. So schools, someone told someone and then someone else. It's been purely organic, word of mouth. That someone told someone and then they came in and they knew what they wanted. So the word spread around, it went to other states, it went to other countries.
Okay.
Yeah, it took an energy of its own. I think I just kept doing what I want to do. And as I said, even the press coverage, my very first event, the press covered it. The second event, the press covered it. It just happened, step forward. And I will also say that I'm very lucky. I've had lots of people in the education field or in festivals who have recognized, who have supported, who have cared enough to be thoughtful enough to spread the word, yeah, like you are doing today. Yeah, we need people like that, right, when you want to take something forward.